Sharing your voice can be difficult, but young readers will find themselves speaking up alongside Stephen the sheepish sheep as he learns one of life's most important lessons. From acclaimed children's book author Harvey Carpenter comes his latest, most captivating tale, Speaking Sheep.
Sorry, I just landed. I didn't have time to get to the hotel. This is my grandma's suitcase. Just letting my family know I landed. All right. Well, thank you all for having me today. As you might know, times are tough in the publishing world, especially for children's books. After being rejected by traditional publishing companies like Scholastic, Penguin, and HarperCollins, I had to reach out to some unconventional sources for funding. So I'm proud to say that this book, Speaking Sheep, is brought to you by Jet Puffed, maker of marshmallow cream as fluffy as a sheep's wool. Consequently, as part of my work, as part of my agreement, I should say, is this thing? Okay, great. As part of my agreement with Jet Puffed to publish my work, during this promotional tour, I have to eat a marshmallow sandwich while I read. Our story begins. On a farm with clear waters and skies, a flock of sheep received a surprise. A sheep named Shannon, hardy and stout, shot out a baby sheep, Stephen. The shepherd that ran the flock, his name was Shepherd Shackle, and he thought to himself, "There's no problem I can't tackle." It was time to leave the farm. The sheep had gobbled up the grass. Stephen, being a young sheep, trusted Shepherd Shackle. He had not even a smidge of doubt. So they set out. The first conundrum that they came across was a river, shallow and wide, not even deep enough for the sheep's knees to hide. "Okay, sheep, let's cross, let's go." But as the last word left his lips, a flash flood did approach. The water with force came rushing through, carrying away many a sheep, ram, and ewe. Down the river and nearly out of sight, Stephen spotted a bridge and was filled with delight. The bridge wasn't far away, but Stephen, being the youngest, wasn't sure what to say. So he nudged his mother, Shannon, and said, "I see another way." To which, and then he said, Stephen said to his mother, Shannon, "I think I have a solution." Shannon replied, "Don't bother with more than one idea, it'll just cause confusion." Try some water. Oh, that's great, thank you. Okay. The sheep in the flock and Shepherd Shackle eventually made it across. for them, but unfortunately it was not without some loss. So they made their way, but now they came across something else. Cliffs. Shepherd Shackle in his hubris, though he saw the cliffs were steep and sharp, said, "It'll be fun. We'll go out on a lark." But Stephen, keen with his eye, spotted a way out, but it was afraid to be denied. It's part of the agreement. I have to do this. Stephen said, "Hey, look, another bridge." He said to his mom, but the look on her face, you'd think she saw a bomb. She said, "Stephen, Stephen, don't speak out from the crowd. Your idea is probably dumb. No one likes it when you march to the beat of your own drum." And so sheep fell down into the canyon, felling upon the rocks, bones broken, leaving the rest of the sheep stunned and in shock. Uh-oh, another obstacle. Over the hill, Stephen saw a sky black as smoke, and what treacherous terrain was in front of them was no joke. In front of them lay fields of lava glowing red. There were snakes, a pit full of spikes, a deadly sight that even made Shepherd Shackle let out a yikes. Stephen couldn't take it. He would have no more. And so in his sheepish voice, he let out a roar. Oh, yeah. Our story continues. This was, oh jeez, from inside the herd, a lone and low voice emerged. It was Irene, the eldest sheep, her words quiet but self-assured. "Speak, sheep Stephen, speak. Don't speak sheeply, just speak, sheep, speak." The flock didn't hear exactly what she said, and before they could ask her to repeat, she let out a bleat and fell over dead. 'Tis the cycle of life, is it not? So then, I'm all right. So, Stephen spoke out and said, "This just won't do. We need a new leader. Someone that's not Shepherd Shackle. Someone that's a you." The sheep looked at each other, gazing about. Is he talking about me? No, a you is another word for a baby sheep. And so quickly, as was their nature, the sheep all agreed. Stephen will be our shepherd. He's the shepherd we need. And then Stephen took a step back and said, no, you misunderstand. A leader needs to be elected. One voice, one vote. So fear not to speak out. The end. I'm sorry.
No. This is what was in the contract.
Thank you. Excuse me.